Hey guys, welcome back to Upkeep. My name's Steven, and my birthday's coming up, and so the rest of the guys are going to be playing with all my decks that I built myself. I'm going to be commentating this game, helping everyone out. Let's see what happens.
Hey guys, Tommy, back here for another episode of Upkeep. Today I'm going to be playing Steven's deck, Adrix and Nev Twincasters. Whole point of this deck is just make a bunch of tokens. So tokens. Let's make some tokens.
Hey guys, Preston here. This week I'm going to be playing Steven's deck, Jodah, Archmage Eternal. It's basically just 5-color good stuff. Jodah wants to make it all cheaper and has things that are really big for really cheap. It'll be fun.
Hey guys, Morgan here. Today I am playing Shadrix Silver Quill. It's kind of a political kind of deck. I'm going to be making some deals with my opponents, but whenever I make a deal, I'm going to try to come up ahead. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, Jason here for another episode of Upkeep. Today I'm going to be playing Steven's deck, Lysaga Night Witch. It's an aristocrat Golgari deck. Going to be sacrificing my own permanents, gaining some life, drawing some cards to make some fun stuff happen.
If you'd like to support Geek and Seek, consider becoming a patron. All patrons also get to join our Discord, where you will not only be able to hang out and talk Magic, but also have yourself or your deck appear in our upcoming Magic Online and Spell Table series.
So before we get this game started, I just wanted to shout out my friend Ian and his label. This is Not Liable. I'm going to have his email put up on the screen somewhere in this area or away from my hand, wherever he wants to put it, really.
Yeah, by him, he means Morgan.
Yeah. So shoot him an email, check out his stuff. I appreciate Morgan allowing me to shout out my friend Ian.
We are not sponsored by Not Liable.
We make our own sponsorship, okay?
Draw for turn.
He's cheating.
Hey, Steven.
My deck.
We're going to play a forest and pass.
Alright.
Lovely.
Draw my card for turn. Sandstep Citadel, and I will pass.
Not bad. Draw for turn. Want to play this Baron Moor? It will enter the battlefield tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
All right. Oh yeah, this is a very keepable hand. For those of you that don't know, I've just said whatever 7 I get, I'm keeping. It's a big gamble in a deck that you don't know how to play.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play this Vivid Grove as my land for the turn. I'm gonna tap it for 1 green.
Oh, it enters the battlefield tapped.
I would tapped with 2 charge counters on it.
Command Z.
I'm gonna play the Swamp. That's my land for the turn. I'm gonna tap it for 1, and I'm gonna play this Wayfarer's Bauble.
Nice.
And then I will hash.
All right.
In Jason's defense, he hasn't slept in like 40 hours, so.
Not that long.
We're playing Island for 2. We're going to play Growth Spiral. Draw a card, and I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
So good.
Abandoned standard.
We're going to put the Simic Growth Chamber onto the battlefield. I'm going to take the forest because it enters tapped and bounces.
Yep.
And pass.
My land for turn will be this Swamp. Tap 1 green for an Unbridled Growth, and I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Plains, and then for 1, 2, I'll cast an Orzhov Signet. I'll pass the turn.
Now I will play the Vivid Grove. Pass to you, Tommy.
All right. I'm going to play a forest. Tap that for 2. For a Simic Signet.
Nice.
For 1 and 2. We're going to play Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy.
Simone.
Summoning Sickness.
Summoning Signet. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Okay, never mind.
Just for editing
And he's
sakes.
had plenty of sleep.
I've had plenty of sleep. I'm just bad at the game.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far.
Alright, my land for turn will be a Mystic Monastery, and then I will pay 2 for the Black Blade Reforged.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
And I'll pass.
So we're gonna go tap the Baron Moor to tap the Orzhov Signet, and then for another white, we're gonna cast Knight of the White Orchid, 2/2 first strike. When it enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than I do, I get to search for a plains to put onto the battlefield and shuffle. Steven, do you have any duels that are plains?
Dude, that's a good question. You're supposed to have the answer.
One eternity later.
Wow, Steven, you don't have any duels that are plains, so I'm just gonna grab this
Sorry.
basic plains. Ah, gosh, how lame.
Get over it. You're fine.
My actual land for the turn will be a Tainted Field.
Draw a card. 5, 6, 7, yep. Okay, I'm just gonna pass.
I don't like that.
Don't have
I don't
any
like that much.
lands to play,
Oh,
so
well.
I'm just gonna keep this mana up.
Land for turn is going to be a Lonely Sandbar. Enters tapped.
Very lonely scene.
Very lonely sandbar.
He's got an island, a forest, and
He's
a
fine. He's not that low.
Simic
fine.
Growth
I'm
Chamber
fine.
friend.
That for 2. Tap the forest. To tap the Simic Signet for another 2 to bring out Commander, Adrix and Nev Twincasters. Ward 2, if 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. So.
I don't like it.
And then we're going to tap the island and tap Zimone to put the Oran Reef, the Vastwood, onto the battlefield.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
It
one.
enters tapped.
Yeah, that bothers me too. God dang it, Preston.
He's concealing information. Judge.
Yeah, Judge.
It's an enchant land.
I'm judge.
If you
Do
don't
it like
Okay,
that.
but we still want to see the effect that it enchants for.
Hey, as judge, what I say.
I'll play them. This mountain is my land for turn, and then I will tap to bring out Jodah.
Nice.
Then I will pass.
All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna cast Shadrix Silver Quill, 2/5 with flying and double strike. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may choose 2. Each mode must target a different player. Target player creates a 2/1 Inkling token with flying. Target player draws a card and loses a life. Target player puts a 1/1 counter on each creature they control. So I'm for sure going to lose a life and draw a card, and then I'm going to.
Give me a token. Let me protect myself.
Yeah, Jason, I'll give you an Inkling token.
Oh.
Yay.
But see, if you given it to me, I could have had 2.
Listen, Tommy, since you're being sassy, I'm gonna swing at you with my 2/2 with first strike.
Fair enough. I'll just take the 2.
Who would have thought the commander that cost 3 was the only one not out yet?
I guess my land for the turn is gonna be
Don't do
Temple of the False God.
Let's go! Let's go!
And guess what? He can tap it for 2
Better than
because.
Adrix.
And I'll pass the turn. I want to have this
Alright.
poll come up on screen to show you.
They
that
say
no
the
one agrees.
subscribers disagree.
Tap for 2 at the end of Morgan's turn to sacrifice the Wayfarer's Bauble. So we'll grab this one. Untap, upkeep, draw. I suppose the best thing to do is just tap that for a green and these for swamps.
There he is.
Yeah. All commanders are in play.
Pass the turn.
All right.
You're not
Actually-
gonna swing with your 2/1.
That's why I said actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the only player without a flyer with my 2/1.
That's fair. That's you. I know that's me.
And now I pass the turn.
And now you pass the turn. Wonderful. Land for turn is going to be a Blighted Woodland. Tap it for colorless, or pay 3 and a green to tap and sacrifice it. Search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. May end up doing that this turn, we'll see. Tap that for 2, tap the forest to tap the Civic Signet for another 2, or play a Reef Worm. When it dies, create a 3/3 blue fish creature token with, when this creature dies, create a 6/6 blue whale creature token with, when this creature dies, create a 9/9 blue kraken creature token. So.
It's so stupid, but
It's
I
so
love it.
stupid, but it's such a fun card. For 4, we're gonna tap Zimone to draw a card, and I only control 6 lands, unfortunately, so I only draw 1 card. Oh yeah, sorry. I know, I'm sorry, I'm already encroaching. Simic doing Simic things, I'm sorry. And then I pass.
Pay 2 for an explorer. I can play an additional land this turn, and I draw a card.
Nice.
Okay. Then my 2 lands for the turn will be Golgari Guildgate and Orzhov Guildgate.
All right, so now I go.
Yep.
I did not count the cards in my hand at the end of my last turn.
Oh.
I need to discard one. I know I'm out here trying to cheat. Give it to me straight, Doc.
You have cancer. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Damn.
Okay, so I'm gonna discard this Azusa's Many Journeys.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna let myself lose a life and draw a card, and then let's see. Ah, that's not helpful at all. Steven, so many lands.
You're welcome. Now you can do what you want when you draw what is good.
When he eventually draws things he can do.
You wanna keep this alliance going and make my Inkling stronger?
Yeah, might as well. I'll let you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. For attacks, I'm going to send Shadrix at Tommy. So that's going to be 4 damage in the air.
In the air.
Crisscross.
Darn.
Second main, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Zatalpa Primal Dawn.
Ooh.
It's
That's 8.
Oh, it's 8? I'll
Did you
play
play-
Plains as my land for turn. And Zatalpa Primal Dawn is a 4/8 with flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. And I will pass the turn.
More expensive one out of the way. Golgari Cluestone. I'm gonna pass.
Just gonna let them quietly conspire in the corner over there.
I'm just asking him a question about the deck.
Uh-huh.
In
What do you need
secret.
to know?
In secret.
What are my odds of stop drawing basic lands? There's 14 plains and 10 swamps in this deck.
We're gonna have some fun. A 7. Coma. Cosmos Serpent.
Yeah.
6/6. Can't be countered. At the beginning of each upkeep, that's right, each upkeep, I
Say
create
it
a
one more
3/3 blue serpent creature token named Coma's Coil. I can sacrifice another serpent and choose one. I can either tap target permanent, its activated abilities can't be activated this turn, or Coma Cosmos Serpent gains indestructible until end of turn.
Steven, theoretically, I mean, surely there's like Path to Exile and or Swords to Plowshare in this deck, right?
Yeah.
So maybe someday I'll stop drawing basic lands.
We're having the opposite problem.
With that, I think I'm just gonna pass.
Really? Okay.
On Preston's upkeep, I create.
What's it gonna do? Attack with his reform?
You don't have
token,
the
so you might have
token.
Just draw it out.
I'll
Here.
just draw it.
Draw your little
You'll
token.
make
Well, I
Actually,
didn't
wait a
know-
minute.
I
What
can
if
have
the
a-
markers is over here?
It's your deck. Why don't you draw?
Yeah, well, I'll let Steven draw.
Draw his little serpent guy.
Draw a serpent, homie.
I'm a snake.
I knew it was coming.
It's a good snack.
So you should have 2 of them.
And I have 2 of those.
Alright, I'm just gonna go digging for now. I'm gonna cast Urban Evolution, draw 3 cards. I can play an additional land this turn.
Not bad.
Nice.
Planes. I'll pay 2 for a Rampant Growth. And after this, I'll be passing.
Okay.
2 more.
You might need a D20 at this point.
I'm gonna go dig in a little bit. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh,
Oh.
I know what you're gonna play.
I need to tap it like this so I have a black. I want to cast Stinging Study. I will draw 5 cards and lose 5 life.
Oof. 5 more basic.
I want to play Plains as my land for turn. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cast Parasitic Impetus,
Ooh.
Enchanting Age. Oh no, it has Ward.
You gotta pay the 2.
I'll use a take back counter. Well, pretend nothing happened. Well, I still didn't really find a suitable answer then, unless I find a Soul Ring. So go to combat. I want to lose another life and draw another card off of Shadrix. Be a Soul Ring. It's not.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, I have to choose the other mode for Shadrix.
I could do with a blocker.
Sure. You can have an Inkling.
Probably good.
And then declare attacks. I'm just gonna swing everything at Tommy.
Okay.
So I have a 2/2 with first strike on the ground. I have a 4/8 double striker. Oh, it has vigilance. And then I have a 2/5 with double strike. That's also a flyer.
Okay, so I'm gonna block the 1 on the ground with the reform.
Okay.
So it'll die, and I will create a 3/3 blue fish. Do you have those tokens
2
in here?
3/3 blue fish.
I'll create 2 of them.
So are you gonna take the 12 in the air?
I kind of have to, don't I? I don't have anything with
You
flying.
don't have any flyers or
So-
anything with reach.
Hold on, I'm gonna sacrifice a serpent to tap Zatalpa.
This is after combat.
This is after combat, but now
But now he doesn't have him as a blocker.
yeah, now he doesn't have a blocker.
Well, hopefully that won't matter. So I'm gonna go white, 1, 2, and I'm gonna overload Damnation, destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated.
In response, I'm going to tap Lysaga. Sacrifice Lysaga, right Cluestone, and the swamp. So that is a creature, an artifact, and a land. So,
You draw 3 cards. We each lose 3. You gain 3.
yep. And now
Oh,
you may
Saga
respond,
did its
Tom.
thing.
And then in response, I'm going to sack another serpent. Give Coma indestructible. The fish will die, creating 2 9/9.
All right, and then Preston, do you have any responses?
No.
They're dead.
There's always a bigger fish.
He actually, you actually will have 2 whales.
Does he have 2 wings?
Because it would.
Because he had 2 of the first token.
Oh yeah,
that
I had
is
2 of the first
true.
tokens, so they would
You are
die. Yeah,
correct.
so they would both die, creating a whale.
Yes.
All right, then I will pass.
Okay.
Well,
On
it is-
Jason's upkeep, I create a serpent.
Oh, my Inkling is bye-bye.
So
Bye-bye.
y'all did a board wipe, but it
Um,
still feels like Tommy's dead.
Lysaga, command zone.
I just remember the first time I discovered Coma, I was like,
I am going to play this forest as land for the turn. And then I'm going to tap for 2. And I'm going to play this Golgari Signet. At the end of my turn, I will discard Nightmare Shepherd and this Tree of Tales. I know it's an artifact land, so it's 2 card types. It's probably better to have that, but
okay, buddy.
I'm moving on from it. Pass.
Upkeep, I create another serpent. Draw.
I like how anytime anyone does anything, Preston just sighs
just
really.
not having it.
Did I lose my 3 life that I gained from Lysaga? Or
Right? No, you never
Yeah,
gained it. I
nobody
don't think
did.
you did.
Yeah, I don't think you ever gained it.
I thought somebody did for me. That was
I'm
my
sure the 3 damage won't matter if we're wrong.
You know who I'm immediately scared of? Like, after Tommy is dealt with, if Tommy is dealt with, you. Very scared.
Yeah, you're pretty set up.
Very scared of what
he's
you have
he's
going.
having to use his resources to try to get Tommy down a notch, but like if he could just use those resources for himself. Oh boy.
What do you have, what do you have in your hand?
that Black
Like,
Blade
what do I see what's in
Forge,
your hand?
his creature's
I've
gonna,
had these 2 ready to go for a while.
his creature's gonna get +8/+8.
And then here's what else I got.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tommy, come on!
I'm just gonna pass.
No. Hydra Brewmaster.
Oh,
7/7 with X colorless, and green for monstrosity X. I put X/1/1 counters on it, and when it becomes monstrous, I create XXX green Hydra creature tokens. Bro, what is this? What is this card?
I might eventually take the card out just because it's because you play it and then you have to wait till it gets to your turn again because you can't realistically make it monstrous, like on the same turn that you cast it.
Everyone's gonna take 6 damage. I'm gonna swing Coma at Jason.
One of us.
One of the whales at Morgan and one of the whales at Preston.
I'm at 6 command. Or no, they come attack your commander. What am I talking about? Should be.
And I pass.
2 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deathbringer Regent. Blow up all other creatures besides him.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice a serpent to give
make
coma.
command
Doing the Lord's
And then you
work.
get-
These are gonna
two
die.
9/9.
I'm gonna get 2 9/9 Krakens.
Still feels like he's.
Still feels kind of soft.
But I will lose the Hydra Broodmaster, so there's that, and I will
Yeah.
lose my other serpent. There's the Kraken.
And
There's the Kraken! And I
that's
got 2
all
of
I'm
them.
doing.
Yep.
All right, I got it. I can finally stop the stupid chain.
God dang it.
This is just
Now I'm
like
sad.
This chain here is like why reforms in the deck because it's dumb.
It's
but
so dumb.
It's so fun.
Wait, did you make a serpent on his upkeep?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
There you go. There he is.
I want to play a study hall as my land for the turn. It's got some text on it that probably won't be relevant, but I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3. For a Spectral Searchlight, it's a mana rock, but I can give the mana to anyone of any color. 6. For Magister of Worth, 4/4 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, each person votes for Grace or Condemnation. If Grace gets more votes, each player gets to reanimate a card. If it's a tie or Condemnation gets more votes, then we destroy all creatures other than the Magister of Worth.
So we vote for Grace?
Vote for Condemnation so that we can wipe the board one last time and get rid of the...
Get rid
Oh
of
yeah,
Krakens.
condemnation.
I'm gonna vote for Grace, but it's not gonna matter.
Well,
Come on, Preston.
If it's a tie, it's still...
It's still condemnation? Okay.
This is the part of the episode.
no, I'm gonna
Preston
prove a point.
reveals-
Condemnation.
Dang it!
Fair.
Alright, ruined my
Alright,
pick.
so I lose the Krakens. I
We're gonna
will sack my one serpent
to give
Coma Indestructible, so I will still keep Coma. The dumb chain has finally reached its
Now,
conclusion.
if only I could draw a way to get rid of the stupid Coma. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to combat and I'm gonna hit Tommy in the air for 8.
8. Ouch.
And I will pass the turn.
On your upkeep,
Oh,
serpent.
untap, upkeep, serpent, draw. Terramorphic Expanse.
Okay.
I think what I'm gonna do is cast Gravebreaker Lamia. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, it's only. Wait, 1. Yeah, it's only 4. I thought it was. Whoops.
Just give him the mana, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Come on, Morgan, please. I
All right, here.
Wait, could that just... Oh, you're
Let's
right.
go!
I forgot this.
So when Gravebreaker Lamia enters the battlefield, search your library for a card. Put it into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 less to cast.
1 eternity later.
I think what I'm just gonna do here is grab this little Soul Reaper Mogus. This seems like the most do-nothing card in the deck.
At the very least, you have a 4/4 with lifelink.
Yeah, that is what I am happy about. Pass to you, Tommy.
Alright. Finally, I get another land.
Finally.
Well,
Sacrifice that woodland.
I could have, and I forgot about that. Oh well, it's fine, because I'm not going to do it now because I need it. Sandworm Convergence.
Oh no.
Creatures with flying can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of your end step, create a 5/5 green worm creature token.
Did you create a serpent on your upkeep?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me.
Hey, Morgan, would you cut, like, the best card in this deck to the top, please? Preston. Kiss it for good luck. Just don't mess with it. Just kiss it for good luck. Thank you.
So I'm going to go to combat. We're going to swing the Serpent at Preston because he hasn't done a whole lot to me other than a board wipe.
You're swinging at Coma at me again?
At Jason.
I've done less than everybody else in this game.
Yeah. I moved to my end step. I create a 5/5 worm.
This is my best rendition of this snake game.
Oh, nice.
I guess for this turn, I'm just gonna pay 3. Cook Dominus Reach to go find 2 basics. We'll get another forest.
I get an island.
Yeah. Put the island into my hand and the forest on the battlefield tap. And then this island will be my land for turn.
Whoa.
And I've only cast Jodah once, so I can pay 6 for Jodah.
Yep.
And then I'll pass the turn after that. And I guess I'll sack the Unbridled Growth when I'm done.
To save a little bit of time on your upkeep, I'm going to crack the Terramorphic Expanse.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a swamp this time.
Oh, thank God. Look, it's a swamp.
Hey, I was going to grab a swamp.
Nice. I think I can kill Tommy.
Remember, you can't attack me with flying.
So for 2, I'm gonna fracture, destroy target enchantment.
Hey.
Okay.
Who can't attack with what?
Never mind, I can now be attacked with flying. I'm
Alright.
dead. With Adrix and Nev in our group, you really have to hope you pop off as soon as possible, because otherwise you become arch enemy almost immediately and just get ganged up on.
8. I'm going to recast Shadrix. That extra mana is going into the Study Hall's ability, which means I can scry 2 because I've cast Shadrix from the command zone twice this game. Should I leave that on top or should I bottom it?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay, so I'll bottom one and I'll leave the other one on top. I'm going to choose myself to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
There, what card
there
lose
it
life,
is.
please?
There it is.
And that would also kind of get me closer to being even with everybody else.
Yeah, fine. You can lose a life and draw a card.
Yay!
Is it gas?
Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
He's had the
Yeah, it's gas.
You didn't need those counters to kill me, but it's still gonna kill
No,
me.
but now I can just attack you with one creature instead of both.
Ah.
I'm going to send Zatalpa at Tommy, which is 10
Lethal.
damage.
GG's, fellas.
Goodbye, Adrix, for the
You can
second
do it.
time.
And then the Magister of Worth is going to go at Preston, which is 5.
Yeah. So did anyone else know that Tommy could have saved himself?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
How's that?
You could have sacrificed your creatures to tap down Morgan's before his combat
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, I forgot about
It's-
that. I forget
it's
about
instant
its
speed.
Yeah, I forget its
You
other
can do
ability.
it before he even goes to combat.
That's user error.
That is straight up user error, yeah. So I don't want to hear it in the comments.
On that note, I will pass.
Thriving More is my land turn. Choosing green as the other color.
I don't know when we would do it, but I still think it would be kind of funny if we had an episode where everyone played a Simic deck.
That'd be fun.
Here for it. Tattoo
I'm
over,
here for
baby.
it.
I'm gonna tap for 1. Just tap the Glory Signet for 1 green and 1. And I'm gonna cast the card that I drew that was gas. Destiny Spinner.
Ooh,
Nice.
Creatures and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. Pay 3 and a green. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn. Where X is the number of enchantments you control, it's still a land. For 2 black and 1. And I'm going to cast the Night Howler. +X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards.
Oh, I don't.
So you have 1, I have 2, you have 2.
I have 2.
So it's
5.
a 5/5.
Imagine how big he'd be in Muldrotha.
Oh god, yeah.
Preston, I'm gonna swing at you with my 4/4 with lifelink.
What have I ever done to you?
Or it doesn't make sense to attack
I
Morgan.
said this earlier. I said as soon as Tommy's gone, I'm terrified of you.
Morgan's the one with the 5/9 indestructible flying trample vigilance double strike.
What the hell is Jason supposed to do about it?
Yeah, what can he do about it though?
It's already here. Okay, so I have to deal with it. I don't want more stuff to come out that I then have to
Or
deal with.
he'll play the
passed,
top
right?
himself.
Yeah, I passed.
They just keep bouncing off each other.
Alright, I'm gonna tap for 10.
Here we
Here
go. We're going.
Here, what do you got?
I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
use
no.
5 for Zakama.
Oh, I saw the other one. I saw the other one. Oh no, fellas.
You only had to pay. You only had to pay.
Oh
half
no,
of that.
fellas.
But when he comes in,
floats
I
all the
untap all
mana.
my lands.
Yeah,
so he
So I
floats
have
all the
5
mana.
floating.
Oh, so
I'm gonna use that 5 floating for Verdant Sun's Avatar.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
So I'll gain 5. I'm deciding which of these 4 gas cards I'm gonna play.
Here, let
Yeah,
me-
he really does
let
have
me
some
see what you got
gas.
again. There is no wrong answer.
We're doomed.
Preston, you over here. Morgan's the one who's gonna. No, I know what this deck can do. I was terrified of it.
We'll do Zatalpa Primal Card.
Yeah, mirror match, baby.
You can only play that if you promise to swing it at Morgan.
I'm not promising
Technically,
anything.
Morgan can kill it though, because Morgan has a +1/+1.
Well,
No, they're both indestructible.
Oh,
I'm
true.
not
Yeah,
as
forgot about
worried
that.
about you because you have mostly enchantment creatures and I can just keep.
Blowing up enchantments.
That's so wrong.
For the other 5, we're going to do Kozilek.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So you gain another 12 life and draw 5 cards.
The only indestructible creature you have is the Talbot, right?
Correct.
Is cause not
Okay.
No.
Cause is not indestructible.
No, okay.
Opulent Palace is my land for turn, and I will pass.
Okay.
The power level of these decks and the budget you for all these decks is all over the place. Because you have the $50 budget deck. This deck may be closer to
just a briefly upgraded precon.
basically probably closer to like $70, $80 budget. Adrix is probably kind of the same thing, but I've definitely put a lot more time.
Yeah,
into
I know it
that.
started as a precon.
Jodah is
Put a
like
lot in
probably I'm gonna guess like $300 to $400.
Alright, so for 4, I'm going to cast Felidar Retreat. It's an enchantment that says whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I choose 1, create a cat, or put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control. They gain vigilance till end of turn. I'm going to cast Incarnation Technique. It's a sorcery with demonstrate, so I can copy it if I let a opponent copy it. It says mill 5 cards and return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
We'll use Urbrest to counter it.
Balls.
Ooh. Oh my god.
I'll play this Plains as my land for a turn, putting a +1/+1 counter on each of my creatures. For 3, when I cast Parasitic Impetus on Jodah, or should I do it on Zakama?
100%.
But if it's goaded, then he has to attack Jason.
Do it. Please, do it. Please. Yes.
All right, I'll do it on Zakama.
Yeah,
So it has +2.
What's coming down the pipe.
Trust the process, bro.
Trust the pipe.
I will go to combat. You sure you want to draw the card?
Yes.
All right, I'll let you draw a card and lose a life on the beginning of my upkeep, combat off of Shadrix, and I will give each of my creatures another +1/+1 counter.
What'd you get? Is it gas?
It's so funny. No.
Let me see.
No. I'll show you on my turn.
Okay.
I'll show you on my turn.
It literally doesn't matter what I do at this point, because I think I just need to leave creatures back for blocks, so I'm not going to actually declare any attackers, and I'll pass the turn. Don't forget, I can give you an extra mana if you need it.
I'm surprised you
might
didn't swing
ask.
since yours is bigger and has trample, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
that's true.
You do have a take back counter.
Second takes next counter.
that's pretty bummy.
But I'm really dumb. What if I need it?
I don't know if that's enough damage to justify a takes back.
True.
That's gonna be what?
I mean, he's at 44. I think we better try something. You hit.
Fine.
That's a 7.
I'm gonna
right?
feel so bad if I need it.
Yeah,
again
that'll
later.
put him at 30. That'll basically.
All right, fine.
so I'll take 6 because I'll block with Myzatapa.
Okay. If I need
You
that
put
take back
that on
counter,
him.
I wanna cry.
Actually, yes. Please give me that mana so that I can show you guys the card that I drew.
All right, here you go.
From what you. It's so funny. I'm going to cast Archetype of Finality. Creatures you control have Death Touch. Creatures your opponents control lose Death Touch and can't have or gain Death Touch. And then with that floating green mana, this is the card that I drew. Fang of Shigeki! A 1/1 with Death Touch!
I thought you were gonna do something.
No, but it was just funny. I am not going to attack. I'm going to just leave these things out for the thing.
What we're sure going to do is blow up that enchantment.
Duh.
Crap!
Forgot he could do
Forgot
that.
Zakama's a good magic card.
7/7.
Yeah, like
Hey.
when you two were spending 5 minutes, which one should I put this enchantment on? I was like,
It doesn't matter.
go for it, I guess. Or pay 3 to put Reforged on Zatalpa, 11 lands,
Plus
and I
11,
haven't-
plus 11.
I haven't played a land this turn.
That boy thick.
Exotic Orchard
No,
will be
he's
my
a
land for
15,
turn.
no,
so
19.
with Double Strike.
With. I forgot about that.
Jason, I don't know
Whack,
how to tell you
dude.
this, but I think you're dead.
Shut up! Why did you do that?
2 and 1 for Swiftfoot Boots.
Gucci flip flops.
I will put those on. Yeah, Zakama's probably the one you guys want to get rid of more. I have 3 open. Anything I want to hit or get rid of. I'll blow up that enchantment for now.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So that's 16 damage with Trample.
And double strikes.
I'll send that at Morgan.
I'll block with my Zatalpa, which is a 7/11. Oh wow, so
Yeah,
I
You could
Big
have
old
2.
That's enough. I'll pass.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
I wish I had
4,
a way to
5,
get Zatalpa lifelink. That'd be cool.
Let's give him infect too.
Just give him all the keywords.
For 6, I'm going to cast Sun Titan when it enters the battlefield or attacks. I can return
Wow. I'll let you have it.
I'm just going to bring back Knight of the White Orchid.
Ooh!
This is deck thinning at its finest. What?
Made my Night Howler weaker.
Considering he won't be around next turn, it's gonna get a little weaker anyway, so.
Shut up, Preston.
Carry cut.
Why are you so mean and hateful to me? What have I ever done to you?
Look at your board.
So I need to dig for an answer. So
To
I'm
be
gonna
fair, I
I'm gonna
haven't
make
done
myself draw the
anything
card.
That's true.
What do you want? Do you want a token or do you want a +1/+1 counter on each of your
I
things?
want to +1/+1 counter on each.
All right, you can have a +1/+1 counter on each of your things. I want to lose a life draw card.
Because now, if like for some reason all
What was
graveyards
it?
got
Let me see
exiled,
it.
my
You
Night Howler
know
doesn't
how
die.
I've complained about there being too many basic planes in this deck? That's what I drew.
He sacrificed half of his life for that.
I can't get through any of his stuff anymore. Well, I guess I'm just gonna leave blocks back. So for 4 in my second main, I'm gonna Citadel Siege. I'll choose cons at the beginning of combat on my turn. I put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature I control. I should have done that first main phase, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway, so pass.
Upkeep and draw.
In your first main phase, I will tap the Spectral Searchlight to give you a mana.
Cool.
He actually needed it during a combat phase. You just screwed him.
With that black mana, it's gonna be black mana.
Sure.
I'm gonna use it to just tap the Guard Signet. 2 more to it, and I'm going to cast the Mind Rack Harpy. It's a 3/2 flyer. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to tap this for a black one, and I'm going to cast Life of Toshiro Umizawa. Choose one, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. I think the best thing for me here is to choose gain 2 life.
Unfortunate.
Move to combat. Beginning of combat on my turn, each player puts the top of their cards in their library in their graveyard. Let me know how many creatures you get.
I did not hit any creatures.
Oh man, you hit Imprison into Moon.
No creatures though?
No.
And I don't care. I got 1 creature, I got Brain Maggot. So I'm gonna swing at you, Preston, with the 3/4 Destiny Spinner, the 5/5 Gravebreaker Lamia with lifelink.
Just tell me how much it is, I'm taking it.
You're not gonna block with anything?
No.
Okay.
Are you sure?
No, they all have death touch.
You don't want to block the one with death touch.
I mean, you could block something with Zatalpa. It has
You don't want to block
So
I'll let him have the damage.
19.
What's your worst creature that's coming at me?
This one.
Oh, okay, I'll block it with Zatalpa, and then I'll take everything else.
5 minus 19 is 14. You took 14.
Neat.
Alright, pass. That's all I can do.
Listen, it's always nice to see Jodah pop off like this, but in my honest, well, I'll just talk about it in end stuff.
Tune in next week to watch the episode of End Step where we're going to talk about these decks and this game more. And if you are joining us over on Patreon, you can also hop in Discord and see that now and not have to wait a week.
We'll
I
pay
mean,
5
maybe I cast this instead of this to just try and get more damage
For
on it,
Ramos?
but I don't think it makes it.
Oh
There
my
he
God.
is. There he is.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the sound of a defeated man right there.
My next creature will be Nezahal. Probably
Oh no!
There he is. Hey, buddy.
We tried.
Did you hit me last turn? I forgot.
Gorgor. That's so mean.
Maybe.
What are the odds that you'll let me live this turn?
No. You might draw something. I'm going to pay 3 to blow up the one that gives all your creatures death touch.
Bye, friend.
Zatalpa will go at Morgan, obviously.
I'm in danger.
Okay, bye!
Yes, you are.
Right. You still have the Death Toucher on the ground, so he won't send Zakama or Verdant or Kozilek, but I will swing Jodah at you for 4 in the air.
Alright, well. Take the 4! Whoa!
4 commander damage.
Okay, so.
I better keep track.
Okay.
Our 1,200 subscribers are rooting for you, Jason.
Thanks, man. Thanks. And I will cast Oakheart Dryads. Whenever Oakheart Dryads or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Death touch 1.
I'm never gonna recover.
He has the top on.
Yeah, I'm playing it out, Steven. Come on, man.
Hey, did you do your
3.
chapter on your saga? You went from chapter 1 to chapter 2.
+2/+2 to my 1/1. So I got a +1/+1 from that dude, and then I got a +2/+2.
Technically,
So
you got
it's
the
a 5/5
+2/+2
turn.
first.
Yeah. What?
You got the +2/+2 first. Because it's a saga.
He
that
just
triggers at the
always
beginning.
has to win and then be right.
You won more than I did last season.
Nick Sweever. It's 2/3 with reach. Preston. Fight him with any creature you have, no Zatalpa.
How big is it?
5/5.
I fought him with my life total.
Well, I was also gonna swing at you with these and keep this just in case something magical happens for some reason.
I blow up all my own things.
Oh wait, sorry. Beginning of combat, you and I top 3 into the graveyard.
Okay,
I did get
You just
2
got rid of the board wipe that was on top. I could have used on myself.
I had 2 creatures go to the graveyard, so this went from a 7/7 with a +1/+1 counter to a 9/9 with a +1/+1 counter, so it's a 10/10.
Damn.
Did stuff, yay. Okay, your turn.
To be fair, you've done a ton of damage to me.
Yeah, over the.
I'm honestly surprised. In regards of attacking, that's more than I've ever seen when I've used that deck.
Boros Guildgate will be my land for turn.
You just pass. Wait for me to cast my commander, then counterspell. That's, yep.
That's a pretty good idea.
It would be funny.
5 for... I'm not saying that. I'll gain 8 life. Did you attack me last turn?
5 damage to him.
Alright, I'll save my 2 blue mana up for no reason. 3. I'll blow up your enchantment flyer.
No. No.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is it 3/2?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I won't destroy it. I'll do 3 damage to it.
Dang it.
And then I'll do 3 damage to the enchantment creature with a reach.
Dang it. Swings a Tulpa at me.
Just a Tulpa?
Yeah, I want to die from a giant bird dinosaur.
A pterodactyl.
Okay, yeah. I thought about sending everything, but
I think that's enough to kill
Grant him this last request.
I honestly, I'm satisfied that it took a giant, massive, indestructible, double striking, vigilant, flying creature to take me out.
With a bunch of buffs on it due to lands.
You got second place against this.
Good game!
Happy with that. Good game.
Good
Good game. Thanks, Steven, for building these decks.
Thank you, Steven.
Thanks, Preston, for building one of those decks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed because next week we are going to be having a video where we talk a little bit more about these decks and a little bit more about this game. But if you are joining us over on Patreon, you can actually get in our Discord and see that video a whole week early. You can see it right now, actually. So go do that if you'd like. Otherwise, it'll come out next week. I think that's everything. I don't know. I haven't done this in a while.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Check out Not Liable, my homie Ian. They're dope stuff. Check it out.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye-bye.